So this video is about Requirement Classification Schema, which is part of Chapter 2 in IIBA's Business Analysis Body of Knowledge. It's a very interesting concept because it helps you to visualize how gradually the requirement takes various forms and shapes, and also helps you to position yourself as a BA in each stage. So let's start with business requirement. This is usually at a very broad level, just capturing what is the core purpose or what's the problem we are trying to solve or the opportunity we are trying to tap onto. Let's take an example here. Assume the organization is trying to build a food delivery app like Uber Eats. The business requirement is as simple as build an app to enable users to register, view the food menus from the nearby restaurants, make an order, do an online payment, and have the food delivered at the comfort of their doorstep. Now then you start identifying all the relevant stakeholders who might influence or be influenced by this initiative and do a few rounds of discussions. That's how it grows, right? So let's say we have representatives from logistics, marketing, finance, and operations here. Now each of these stakeholder groups are going to elaborate on what they need as part of this app or initiative. Now the finance could talk about the regulatory obligations for accepting an online payment, or what kind of security requirements needs to be in place to make this more seamless or more secure for the customers. And the logistics will talk about how to create a tie-up with these restaurants so that this food delivery is enabled more smoothly. And the marketing might talk about how to attract and retain customers, maybe all the discounts and coupons that you have to display in the app. So at this stage, the business requirement has already become a more detailed set of stakeholder requirements. And as the discussion goes over and over, we are starting to get on to the solution side of it. So now we'll start the conversation about how do we achieve these secure payments. So what is the platform we're going to use? What is the API that we're going to go to a little bit of extra details coming from the solution per se, or coming from the solution perspective, and maybe how to enhance the user experience, what kind of front end, what kind of buttons, what kind of feel good factors that we could have in the app. So all these are talked in terms of the solution platform or the application platform. Oftentimes we don't normally use the term stakeholder requirement or solution requirement in an organization. Rather, we call them as features. Both of this could be commonly called as features. So this actually, if you look at the set of features, right, for an application that you need to be building, it will either start as a stakeholder need, like the finance team will be able to render a secure payment gateway, or it will be a solution requirement, something like the system shall allow the users to make a secure online payment. Now, after this stage, after we've got the shortlisted or the prioritized list of features, then we have to further break it down. As a business analyst, you have to further break it down to more granularity to let the implementation team work on it. So this is where you're actually trying to give these details or walk through the details to the actual implementation team and have the application get built. So this is where it becomes functional, non-functional, and transition requirements. Basically, functional requirements are those that serves the business purpose, right? In this case, it's all about enabling the user to register, to log in or sign up in the page, maybe get a OTP, SMS OTP or whatever, and then be able to see all the restaurants nearby that are open and what are the food options that are available at that particular time, and make an order. If there are any discounts, go for the discount code, and then be able to make the payment, and all of those business functions or the purpose for which this app is built, they all come under the functional. So you get to write every detail of it in a way that the implementation team will be able to pick it up and have it delivered or have it developed. And non-functional requirements, on the other hand, are the behavioral aspects, which is also equally important because this determines the success of the app and also helps your app to stay competitive, right? So it's all about the user experience, the performance, the scalability, security aspects, and all of that. And sometimes there could also be a one-time off requirement like a data migration from an old system, or some kind of training or knowledge transition that you have to give to your team members and all of that, which will be parked as transition requirements. So that is at a very high level help you understand the requirement classification schema in BABOK. Thank you.